Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He works free, right side, inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll take this down to the 47. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Portland, touchdown Broncos. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's got it at the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. To throw is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll go play action with Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Amit Robertson there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And 2.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180!
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he will go all the way. Isaac to Slav. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The 35-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. just a yard short of that first down. The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Second and a yard. He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
180!
On first down, it's gone. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10.
180!
Williams in motion. A second down throw for Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. On first and 10, here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And the score remains level. They'll go play action with Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Play action now. It's Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Second down. Nix. A short one into the hands of Troutman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That is hot by Bryant. First time they booked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, it's Nick. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nick. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Drop play here for Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It is 3rd and long. The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. No issues there. This one is good. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
43-yard line.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Routes another catch for his favorite target. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's second down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
From the gun on third down, it's gone. Out to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Broncos. The Lions call their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Ready?
Now, a second down throw for Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He'll buy time left. He's got it at the 7. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went them, you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Value three. Come on.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will wind up the Lions first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
6-yard pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This second and 4.
180.
Goff now looking to throw. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's brought down. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, here's Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now he's going to step up and run. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On fourth down, Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The first carry now. This is Williams to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
To throw is Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yards to go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2.
Single 47. Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Here we go with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 22 yards. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for that 4th down, that's telling you as a defense, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Here we go. 76. 70.
Now Goff. Open man, that's too slow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Gibbs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Anthony Ferkser, 29 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Going after right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. It's 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 4 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Yeah! There we go!
Williams going to get it again on second down. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT.
That's picked up on the Cowboys. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown, the last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Prescott now. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the third quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take mine.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. And that'll be incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Yeah, here we go. I take mine.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
He finds Pickens over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jake Ferguson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have retaken a third quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And that is is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. There's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Trying to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
At the 40-yard line.
Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Here we go.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
He's got Ferguson, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. That's taken in by Ferguson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff now to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Intended for
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Goff throwing again. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. 180. 76. Tell him.
Now it's gone. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. There's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover